LYCANROC gets its own Z move. I knew it. Let's go. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. What's poppin', guys? It's your boy Freeze and welcome back here to another video. And today, as you guys can see, CoroCoro has leaked and they have revealed that all forms of LYCANROC actually get a special new Z move called Radial Edge Storm, which requires LYCANROC to know the move Stone Edge. So it's gonna be a powerful rock type Z move that only LYCANROC gets. All its 3 forms get it, so midday, midnight, and dusk. And it also has a secondary effect that eliminates terrain effects. So this is very useful against like the Tapus, against even manual terrain setting. You KO the Tapu with this move like Tapu Koko, for example, get rid of electric terrain, and you can just help your team that way. Or you can even make it so you do a lot of damage, terrain is gone, so now if the Tapu wants to reset, it has to switch out and come back in. And yeah, so it's really useful. And the way that it evolves is that it has to be a rock up that has the ability own tempo, which is currently only available through the distribution. And it has to evolve at level 25 between the times of 17 and 17:59. So basically between 5 to 6 p.m. Once again, called that too. I am on fire today. I'm sorry guys, it sounds like I'm bragging, but I'm just really hyped because I actually got a prediction right this time. And I don't remember what I said though. I said like between 5 to 7 p.m., 5 to 8 p.m., sometime around it. But it makes sense, you know, that's when it's dusk, like evening turning into nighttime. That makes sense. And it says only those rock-ruff can evolve into the dusk form LYCANROC. And if we actually click on this, we can get a better view of the leak. We can see the different forms of LYCANROC as it's, or like the different, I guess, poses that dusk form LYCANROC is taking when it uses the Z move. We can see we've got dusk form LYCANROC here going for it, and then against Tapu Koko here. So it's showing that you can get rid of the terrain now. It's talking about how to evolve rock-ruff into LYCANROC, and then we can see just the event rock-ruff, and then even we see here like it's howling next to like the sun. It looks almost like a tectonic rage, but it's the special one. And if we even look here, I'm going to zoom in on this. This is the, I guess, the LYCANROConium Z or whatever it's going to be called. But basically you can see it has a little picture of like a wolf with like the rock mane, I guess, which is really cool, and even says like Z right there, so that is going to be the Z crystal. So really cool stuff. And actually something I did want to note is that the poses that Duskform LYCANROC take, obviously they represent the Z move that's going to be doing, but here I wanted to go back to the original Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon trailer, and I just lost the spot. But basically what happened was we saw a lot of Pokemon in different poses, and it almost seemed like these Pokemon were also going to go for their own Z moves. So we see the Pikachu here, we see Togedemaru looking kind of like fierce, I guess, and so this could mean that it's getting ready to use a very powerful attack, potentially a Z move. And then we see here Mimikyu, and this is the big one. Mimikyu is coming down at you with its eyes open, and Mimikyu is a Pokemon that has a lot of lore, where if you look at its eyes, you're said to have a disease that is now incurable. So basically, if Mimikyu gets its own Z move, it does make sense because it's a very hyped up and like I guess one of those premier Pokemon that was revealed in Sun and Moon. So it does make sense that this Pokemon does get a Z move considering the pose that it was taking. And finally, of course, we have LYCANROC going through the sun or whatever, like, or jumping up in the air. So if we can play that back one more time. So yeah, we can see, I'm gonna pause it right there. Like you can see it as it's getting ready. It's just jumping in the air, getting ready to use what looks like a Z move. Then of course we got Solgaleo and Lunala. So if we actually head back here to Cerebi, we can see like, okay, so we got LYCANROC taking very similar, poses or whatever. So this could indicate that the other Pokemon that were mentioned in that trailer do get their own Z moves. So like Togedemaru, we already know that Pikachu gets its own Z move. LYCANROC now gets its own, so that could be the pose it was taking. We're expecting, I guess, Mimikyu now to get its own as well because of all the lore and stuff. So it's very interesting, and we're hyped up for that as well. Also, one other note, there is a Shiny Silvally event that will be occurring, if I can find it. Oh, here it is. It's going to be between the 22nd of September to October 16th for people who pre-order the copies of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and it's going to come at level 100 holding a gold bottle cap. So very nice, tantalizing Shiny Silvally there. Yeah, but that's about it for the news that we got. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please comment, like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.